Welcome to Morning Meditation with Ascension. I am Annessa Morrison, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to do another basic concept of wellness living, and this is truth. It doesn't seem like it should be a basic concept. You tell the truth, or you tell a white lie, or you get yourself out of something, or you buy yourself some time, or there's so many ways to describe not telling the truth in a way that's just, and it's not the truth. You can say the truth in multiple different ways to try to be a good person, but that's okay. But when you are talking to yourself and you are being real with yourself, the truth is important. The truth of the matter is, I'm not always a nice person. And it's human, and that's fine. We, as human beings, have to have places where we set up boundaries. We have places where we are not always perfect all the time. Right now, I probably couldn't sit on the floor cross-legged looking like some puristic version of absolute mindfulness perfection. What I can do is I can tell the truth about myself. I have baggage. I get snipey sometimes. I get angry. I get my feelings hurt. Yesterday, I had a few things pile on top of each other, and I got infuriated. I had to spend some time driving around. Now, I could come back to myself and say I never get infuriated, but that's not true. To say that something didn't upset me is not true. To say it upset me, I'm going to take the time, I'm going to turn it around, I'm going to do something better with it. That can be true. You don't have to lie to yourself about what's going on. You manifest seeing things in the future, but see them as the real person that you are. See yourself as a little bit better person in the future than you are now, with a little bit more happiness and a little bit more self-control and a little bit more sovereignty over your own behavior. See yourself taking time every day to meditate. See yourself doing some exercise. See yourself learning something new. See yourself getting out into nature and experiencing things. See yourself getting out of the house, getting off of your phone, and spending time with you. And be truthful about who you are. It's okay. And here's another kicker. It's okay to not be a perfect paragon of beauty and humility and all that other crap. It's okay to be you, it's okay to be human, and it's okay to have multiple different facets to every part of your personality. I am not going to be what I was told to be when I was younger. It's just be sweet. Just be sweet. I'm not meant to be sweet all the time. I have a brain that sometimes really, really balks and kicks and fights against being sweet. And it doesn't make me a bad person. It does make me a person. I'm not going to be sweet all the time. I'm not going to laugh at your joke when it's at my expense. And you did something crazy, I'm probably going to use it for content. I'm going to talk about it even though I work on having less judgment. Doesn't mean I don't have any at all. And the people who whine the most about how other people treat them are the people probably judging the most. And they get themselves locked into a prison of being so sure that everybody's such a piece of crap that they don't even go out into the world. And the thing is, somewhere everybody is a little piece of crap. And somewhere everybody is a really nice, fun, cool person. It's called living. And everybody gets angry, and everybody gets infuriated, and everybody gets snipey, and everybody has days where they are just not sweet. And the truth is okay. Where you focus, where you take your brain, is where your mind goes. So instead of trying to lie to yourself about who you are or what's going on, acknowledge it. Be there. Like yesterday, I was infuriated. I could sit there and I could try messing with that computer until things worked out with this new web program, learning new stuff. Or I could get in my car, I could drive for 10 minutes, I could let my thinking go through and repair to get me back on a good trajectory. It's not denying that it happened. It is taking it and acknowledging it, being with it. Okay, this is how I'm feeling. Does this happen frequently when I'm dealing with computer things? Oh, hell yeah. It really does. It is an Achilles heel of mine, big time. And I get so mad. And then if something else happens on top of it, which it did, and something else on top of that, which kind of did, I lose my biscuits. I do. So, telling the truth, you can actually take the truth of the situation and you can work with it. When I was driving, I pulled apart the pieces. You got mad because this learning program isn't showing its videos. You don't know why, because you're not a computer genius and this stuff irritates you. So what do? Well, first of all, you check your computer. Does it need a restart? You get back in, you sign in again now that you can, and you try that, and you make sure that every way that you can fix an operator error is done first, because it's very possibly an operator error. And then the other person didn't show up, and this is how a lot of businesses operate this time. They give you a window, the window is over, they don't even call you, and they expect to be able to show up 2-3 hours later and everything's fine. And it happened at the right time. I got more irritated. And then I thought I had hurt somebody that I care about by talking truth. And it turns out I didn't. But at that point in time, I felt like I had. And with all the other things, it kind of just piled. So I get in the car and okay, I can pick any company I want. I can give this person another chance. Not everybody's perfect. Maybe they're having a rough day too, and maybe their computer learning program didn't. Okay, that's reasonable. And maybe I'm just having a rough day. Maybe the stars are aligned, funky. Maybe something happened in a dream and I don't even remember it. Maybe there's energy going from 20 different places. Maybe it's a disgruntled ex-employee sending energy. Who knows? But is it something that I can take from here and work with? Yeah. I am in charge of the energy that happens with me. It grabbed a hold and I grabbed back the reins. Took a 20-minute drive, came back, And I was able to breathe. And I could spend some time out in the backyard and I could ground, get my feet on some bare earth, and then I could continue. Okay, gratitude can't live in the same place as anger and depression. So what am I grateful for? Go down the list. And I'm feeling better. And then I can do things the rest of the day. And you don't have to deny the truth. You don't have to try to not be the truth. You don't have to pretend your way into something else. You think your way into something else. You act your way into something else. You do the things that are healthy for you in going forward. As soon as you deny something, it gets buried back in them boxes that you got to deal with later that are going to come out at a really uncomfortable place to a person that's going to really set your life on its ear, and you got issues you're going to have to deal with that take more than giving this 20 minutes and another 5 to 10 minutes with bare feet on the ground. So as far as the truth, acknowledge it. Be there. See it. Reason your way. No, every person on the earth is not just an angry SOB. No, every person doesn't react that way. And no, the world isn't absolutely gone crazy. Every day you can go out in the world and you can find somebody nice, trying to be nice, living a good day when you may be having a bad one. And that's okay. We're supposed to have a full range of emotions. So let's go through and let's solidify this message in our brain with this morning meditation. Acknowledge the truth. Be in it. Give it the credit, the time, the energy it deserves. And then think your way out of it, piece by piece, step by step, taking a couple of minutes to set your life back on track. I did a nice little piece of artwork yesterday after everything. Show you real quick. And it's nothing big, just a little goofy thing. But it also reaffirmed in my own mind that I had taken this situation, given it its due, and gone forward in a positive way to keep my life on as good a trajectory as is currently possible with me at this time. And yeah, it's good enough. It's perfect. It's wonderful. It's life. Life isn't supposed to be all good, but you can choose for a lot of it to be. That's what we teach. So let's start off. Down here in orange. This is the intestines area, and the orange chakra has to do with what our body keeps and what our body lets go. It holds on to anything you don't give proper due. You want to avoid it, you want to not talk about it, you got it. You're going to hold on to it. And that happens here. But letting go of things appropriately, well, giving them their due, finding the logic and the reason and going forward into the way we want to live. That's here too. That's why when we do the meditations, there's always strains. I have a video on the art channel, and there's this greasy old ink in a glass. And you can't really wipe it out because of the kind of material it is. And you can't dump it out. But if you take a huge, 5-gallon thing of water, and you set it under the nozzle, and you leave the nozzle open, it washes and washes and washes and washes, and eventually it gets out. Now, it's the same thing with releasing things that we don't even know are in there. Things that happened when we were young that caused a blockage in our energy flow. And it wasn't important enough to remember, but it's still in there until you fill with so much good, so much good, so much good, so much good, so much good that eventually it just disappears. It goes out and into the drain because there is no space left for it to occupy. The good has come in and it has squished it out. So, start here. We're going to go directly into grounding. Connecting an electro body to the earth does wonders. It helps with clear thought, especially when you're trying to get some clear thought. So let yourself feel grounded. Let yourself be part of the conversation of the earth. All the roots, all the mushroom myceli, all the bugs in the earth, all of the microorganisms, all of the layers upon layers of history standing upon that wonderful warm core. And our solidity is part of all that same stuff. Feel that. Now, back into the intestines. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure to clean out all those drains in our mind palace. Want them to be able to take away anything that needs to release from our system that is squished out by the constant flow of positivity that we're putting in there. Bring it up. Harmonize the vibrations one with the next. Connect to the universal love, grander wisdom than what I can do. And accept the download for the next step. Feel your energy. Let's go into the mind palace. Look at those pretty clear drains. Isn't that lovely? Doors to different synapse choices. And windows open of opportunities. Calm the tornado. And we're going to speak to the whole thing, sitting on our chair in the middle. I can acknowledge the truth. I can take a moment and give it its due. I don't have to pretend to be a paragon of perfection. I'm a human being with all the emotions that come with that. And they're all good. They'll mean something, and they'll tell me something. It's okay to be human. It's okay to have your emotions. It's okay to be with them, acknowledge them. And it's okay to take the time to put your mind back in the place that you want it to be. One logical piece to one logical piece to one logical piece to peace. human's a wonderful ride. I'm glad I get to take the journey. The truth is okay. Let's find our energy signatures, connect. You feel they're all kind of out here now, right? Just telling yourself the truth is okay. Doesn't seem like it should be such a big thing. But it is. Connect to the earth. Allow the release of all that no longer serves us. And whatever amount is ready to go. And come back into the world. The illusion, whatever you want to call it. At this point in time, what we feel, what we experience as the truth, are okay being the truth. And I'm okay not being perfect. And so are you. Namaste.